Hey guys, welcome. Thank you for joining. As you come in, can you just tell me where you're scoping from? Where are you scoping from? Thank you for joining. Grande Belusa. Thank you for joining. Hello everyone. Hey Ineka. How are you, my dear? How are you? Thank you for joining. For those who do not know me, my name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. People know me as your life strategist and your #1 global midwife, vision midwife. Hey, Ineka, how are you, my dear? And what I help you to do here is to get your life, get your home, your business, your career, and everything in between it. So when we're talking about vision, about delivering vision, this is what I do. I help you to deliver in your vision. And more importantly, I use my life, my lifestyle. I use who I am and what I do, and I use it as an example for you, to inspire you, to motivate you, to empower you. Wami Africa, welcome. To empower you to reach for the stars, to reach for the highest of yourself. Welcome, new timer to Periscope. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Please, can you do me a favor? Can you catch your welcome? Can you invite your followers, please? Can you tweet this out for me? Can you invite your followers? Can you tell them that there is this princess on the line? Hey, Nicole, welcome. Thank you for joining. Welcome, Salah, my very first timer. Thank you for joining. If you are living in Saudi, if you are living in UAE, if you are living anywhere at all on the face of this planet, can you tell me where you're living at? Can you tell me where you're scoping from, so that I can give you my little welcome? Kayaka Dri, welcome. Welcome, welcome, welcome. Thank you for the stars. Thank you for the hearts. I appreciate you this night, this morning, wherever you are. It is, wow, it is very late out here in Saudi Arabia. Incredibly late right now. Hey, Tessa, I was wondering when you were going to come in, my dear. Patty Pat Pat. Patty Pat Pat Pat. Welcome, Patty Pat. Well, they tell me, oh, first time from Oregon, welcome. Welcome, Apostle Nabia, welcome, come back, welcome. Thank you for sharing. Well. This has been an incredible journey for me, an incredible journey. As that came back to me, and boy, hey, thank you for joining again. When that came back to me, I started thinking, my goodness, one event, I want to empower somebody today. One event can change your life forever. One. A lot of times, many of us, we're looking for all of these things. We're looking for this to catch it, that to catch it. We're looking for all of these things, all of these situations in our life to be the one, to be that one thing that is going to be a breakthrough for us. But the thing is, hey, Patty Pat Pat, I understand that you signed up for the group. Thank you for signing up, and they're going to patch you on. We're not going to start until next month because I need to figure some stuff out here before we start that group. So thank you. Oh, okay. So thank you for signing up in that group. Pat, if you know the name of the group, can you throw it out there for me? Oh, you can't find the page? Oh my God. Look, Pat, please throw the Facebook group up there for me. Is groups, facebook.com/groups/ okay, thank you. Master Your Millions Success Club. And I want you guys to be successful in whatever it is that you do, whatever it is that you set your mind to do. I want you to be successful. Those of you who know me, I am not one to talk much about things that I do not know or what I've not been through, right? And so a lot of times, the way God works with me is, do I know Arabic? No, Becca, no. Are you going to teach me? Are you going to teach me Arabic? I know Shukran. I know shukran. All right, so day 3, I'm learning little by little. So right now, I know shukran, and that's good enough for me. I know salam alaikum, alaikum salam. I know that, and that's good enough for me. So, oh God, oh God. So, so it is important that whatever it is that we're called to, right? We need to be true. We need to stay true to ourselves and stay true to what God has called you to, right? And so for me, I've always been one of those that I do not like to teach something or talk about something unless I've been through it or I'm going through it, right? But there are times we have people that are out there that are teaching things. What is my nationality? I'm an American, I'm an African American, you know. And there are times we're teaching out of things that we hear other people say, out of things that we hear other people do, and we're not allowing ourselves to go through our own experience. And out of your own experience comes wealth. Hey, JK London, how are you, my dear? You know, out of our own experience comes power. Out of our own experience comes breakthrough. The breakthrough that you're looking for is right inside of your own experience, right? You all know I'm not married to a Saudi. Back and stop. You know, is right within that experience that you are dodging, right? That's right. Your experience, your uniqueness. And so it's important for us to understand that for me, and I certainly hope for you all, that allow yourself to go through whatever it is that God wants to teach you. I know it's tough. I know there are times we look like or we sound like we don't know what we're doing, but allow yourself to sit in that experience that you are going through right now, right? And just sit. I'm an education consultant. I'm a consultant. And sit in it, right? And just sit in what God is trying to teach you, right? And as God is trying to teach you, he will begin to bring to you people that will change your life, right? No, I don't. I'm sorry, I don't. People that will change your life, people that will touch you, people that will make things different for you, right? Manufactured in Africa, assembled in America, dispatched to the world. I don't know where God manufactured you, right? I don't know where God manufactured you, but I want you to know that it's important for you to live your dreams. If you are still alive today, it is important for you to live your dream out. What is the dream that you have in your heart today? What is the passion that you have? What is the goal that you have for your life today? Whatever the goal is, teach you English. Okay, Bakan, it's a deal. It's a deal, Bakan. It's a deal. You teach me Arabic, I teach you English. That's all right, you know. So what is it? What goal do you have in your life today? Are you saying to yourself, right? Are you saying, oh my God, I want to be global. I want to do things globally. I desire to do things globally. But here's the thing. Wanting something is different from actually taking action, right? So whatever it is that you're wanting tonight, I want you to begin to walk through it and take action. I want you to sit down and say, what are the action steps that I need to take to make this happen in my life? Many of us right now, it's not that we lack resources. It's just that we lack the way to put these things together. And so when you lack the ability to put these things together, then it's important for you to find people around you that can help you to put those things, the puzzles together. Now, they're not going to do the work for you, but they're going to show you the things that you need to do. And the fact is, the world is our oyster. The world is really our oyster, right? Yes, yes, there are some parts of this world that is a little bit, you know, it's a little bit challenging to live in. But the truth is, you have to know who you are. You have to know what you're called to. You have to stay true to yourself. You have to say to yourself, this is who I am, and I'm going to do what God has called me to do. But you have to begin. Everything begins with you. Everything begins with you. It begins with you. It begins with you. Everything begins with in your brain. It begins with your mindset. It begins in how you see. Yes, I'm in Saudi. It begins in how you see yourself, what you want for yourself, what kind of life do you want for yourself, right? And so we live in an age right now that you cannot stay. I'm telling you right now, you cannot stay in one country and say you're going to do everything in one country. Life is so volatile now, right? Oh, no. Life is so volatile. Life is so volatile now that you cannot say, right? You cannot, Alasa. You cannot say that you're going to just stay in one country, make your money in one country, do everything in one country. Life is so volatile now, right? But when you have kitchen. When you have Alhassa, when you have demand, right? So when you have a dream, when you have a goal for your life, it's important for you to now begin to say to yourself, how am I going to turn myself into a global market? How can I become a global product, a global service in a global market? Right? Right? You have to start thinking that way. You are not, that's right. How do I become a global product or a global service? Oh, you did. Awesome. Right? In a global market. And so when you ask yourself that question, then the next step is to begin to look at the countries around you and say, which countries are suited for what I want to do, right? No, nothing like that. Which countries are suited for that, right? Now, there are some of us don't want to go to somebody else's country and want to go dictate to them how they need to be living their lives. Well, if you are that kind of person, I would advise you to just sit in your own backyard, do your own thing in your own backyard. Because here's the thing, because I'm a Christian doesn't mean that I was sent here to come and, hi, nice guy, welcome. I have to respect, as a Christian living in Saudi, I have to respect, right? I have to respect what they do. I have to respect who they are, right? If I cannot respect the Saudis, then I should not be here. Let me say that again. If I cannot respect the Saudis, then I should not be here, right? That doesn't mean that we're all perfect, right? If I'm in America, if I cannot respect Americans, then I should not be there. Oh, okay, good, right? Okay, good. Good. Right? That's right. Respect is key. And so when you check your heart and you know that you have that you are able to respect it, Master Your Millions Success Club. Ask Tessa. Please ask Tessa. Master Your Millions Success Club on Facebook. It's a group on Facebook, Master Your Millions Success Club. And so it's important for you to understand that, it doesn't have to be Saudi. It can be Qatar. It can be, UAE. Yes, that's right. Pat. It can be UAE. It can be Pakistan. It can be India. It can be Asia. Wherever it is that your heart desire, and you say to yourself, well, I want to go and experience that, then you have to be ready to accept them for who they are. And it's as simple as that. And I always believe that if you accept people who they are, nobody will bother you. You'll be going on doing your own thing, and everybody will be doing their own thing. Nobody is going to bother you, right? That's right. You walk in love, and nobody is going to bother you. I gave an example yesterday, an experience that I had that, but this was not in Saudi, this was in Jordan, where I brought in a cross. I mistaken, I didn't even think about it. It was an ignorant thing, and I brought in a cross, right? But the cross had been in my bag for years. So I thought I cleaned out my purse, but apparently that cross, right, and the cross was really a medication container. It had my medication. Thank you for joining. It had my medication in it. And I had forgotten it in my purse. Let me quickly reset. My name is Dr. Princess. Yeah, yes. My name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. People know me as your life strategist and your global vision midwife. Vision midwife because I help you to deliver your vision and your dreams. And so yesterday, if you did not get a chance to watch my Periscope yesterday, I urge you to seriously go and watch it. And I shared a story about the cross where I got at the airport and oh my God, everybody was running around my stuff. They took my luggages and they were trying to check it. And meanwhile, I was looking at my time that I was going to miss my flight to Daman. And they just kept checking and checking. I'm like, what's in that purse? And when they brought it out, thank you, Pat. They brought it out. It was the cross. It was the medication box that was in the shape of a cross. And they said, but what is this? So I had to really respectfully, right, explain myself. Now, other people could have said, but what do you mean? It's my cross and that's this. Other people, some people can start quoting the scripture right there. And that was not the appropriate time to be quoting any scripture. It was not the appropriate time to be telling people and teaching them Jesus is Lord. It was just not the appropriate time. And so we have to understand culture. We have to understand. My sister Wendy always says it. He said culture. You need to learn your culture before you go anywhere at all. And so for me last night, I just sat there and I explained myself. I explained what it was. I explained it was an error. And they were gracious about it. At the end of the day, they were gracious. We laughed and I left the place. But guess what? Because we laughed and I left the place, I had to take another step. And the step was, I knew I could not take that with me to where I was going. Right? I knew something helped me. God helped me to ensure that that thing happened in Jordan before. And so I knew I had to sit there and say, okay, if this happened in Jordan, what would happen where I'm going? So I need to respect that now that I know that I have it in my hand. Before, right? Hey, Ikechi, how are you, my dear? Right? Hey, Tessa. Before, hey, Andrea. Oh my God, how are you, everybody? Everybody, all my family is coming in. Awesome. Awesome. I'm fine, Ikechi. I'm fine. I'm fine, my dear. Thank you. I'm fine. It's all good. I'm fine. Oh, thank you for inviting your followers. Thank you. Thank you so much. Hey, Andrea. How are you, my dear? Kareem, welcome. So I was sharing with you the importance of respecting, right? Respecting culture. Nkechi, did you send something to me? One of my assistants said you sent something to me. Let me know if you sent something, because my assistant said you sent something. I wasn't sure. And so, now you know why. I was on my way out here to Saudi. Nkechi, I'm in Saudi right now. I'm in Saudi Arabia. And I'm going to be living here for a while. So, I don't know how well, but yeah. So, this is not a vacation. No, Saudi. Saudi Arabia, not Dubai. Saudi Arabia. So, it's going to be, oh, hey, Shanisa, wait, Jaman, Salam Alaikum. Oh, he's on his way. He's on his way. Hello, Shanisa. not Dubai. Dubai is UAE, right? Saudi is not Dubai. Saudi is not part of UAE. All right? Yeah. Dubai is UAE, and Saudi Arabia is Saudi Arabia. And it's been interesting. So I was talking about culture. I was talking about how you need to respect people's culture, right? You need. I'm liking it. I'm adjusting. This morning, let me tell you something. When you are downstairs, right? Bread. When you are downstairs, this building is so really beautiful. And when you come out, right? You cannot come out of your building without an abaya. You hear me? You cannot come out of the building without an abaya. So, little old me, I decided to come out of the building without an abaya. Demand. So I decided to come out of the building. Hey, Dr. E, I decided to come out of the building without any buyer, people. Yeah, demand. Without any buyer. So I got in the door. I looked here, I looked there. I turned my little booty back. Oh, God. What is what? What is that? What is what? Oh, abaya. Oh. Abaya is the black dress. Hold on. This is abaya. This is my abaya. Every woman wears this. You cannot be on the streets of Saudi without this. And no, hijab is the scarf. Hijab is the scarf. This is the hijab. This is the abaya. This is the hijab. This is the abaya. Every woman, you hear me? I know, right? I know. Isn't that something? God was actually preparing for this. I just didn't know it. I was designing. Last year, we were designing. My fashion line was designing abaya. Are you hearing me? Last year, we were designing abaya. I didn't know I was being prepared for this. Yeah, I know. Yeah, he set me up. I was designing abaya last year. It just dawned on me. Last year, few months ago, my fashion line was designing abaya. Oh my God, oh God. Now the reality just hit me now. It just hit me right now. We were designing abaya. And my sister Wendy will tell you, for the last 6 months, my biological time, my clock, my mental clock are switched to this place. I don't know why. She's the only one that knew, because when she's up, I'm up, and I've been talking to her, and like, I can't sleep. And for the last 6 months, I tried to regulate my sleeping just to stay put with the American one. I couldn't do it. And then the Holy Spirit said, I'm preparing you for something. That's why. And I began to look at the cities. I started looking at the cities that were always up when I was up in America. And it was this one and Dubai, UAE, and this block. And I said, oh my God, I'm getting ready for something. Oh, a wow, Nkechi. This is home now. Right now, this is home, if you know what I mean. This is home, Nkechi. This is home now. Yeah. This is not a vacation. It's not a vacation. Yes, I was being prepared. And so it's important for you, because there are times Some things will happen in our lives and we won't understand it, but it's preparation. It's preparation. I was being prepared for this. Saudi Arabia has never been anything on my mind. It's never been a country that I've ever thought about. I've never even thought about, oh, I'm going to go to Saudi Arabia. No. But then, somebody told me, one of my mentors reminded me a few days ago that exactly a year ago, I spoke Saudi into my life. I can't remember doing it, but she told me that on Periscope, I spoke Saudi. That she remembers me saying, hey Reem, salam alaikum. She remembers me saying, yeah, oh, they do? Oh, wow. Well, I haven't met anyone in this area, but I guess I'm going to meet them, And I never thought about it. Never. But she reminded me though, Krista, welcome back. She reminded me that a year ago, I said it. Oh, they have gold there? They have gold here? Ooh, I have to check that. I didn't do that. He said a year ago, I said it. And to now see what is going on now, it's amazing. It's amazing to see what is going on, right? In Kechi, they have it? Okay, I'll check it out. Oh, good gold? All right, well, I don't know where they're wearing it to, I don't know if they have good gold. Maybe it's the men using it because... oh, God. I'm sorry, but, if they sell gold, so is this where I'm going to put the gold, y'all? I'm just saying. Just saying. Is this where I'm going to put the gold, y'all? This year? I don't know, I'm kidding, but, everything name brand. Fine. Oh, okay. Do I like? Yeah, it's good. It's okay. Mostly bangles and earrings. Oh, okay. Well, I can tell you this much. I am so grateful that I did one thing. When I was coming, I had about 4 suitcases. One of it was my comfort food from America. And today, I can sit back and say, thank you, God. Because that comfort food is really helping me not to miss hope right now. The comfort food is helping me a lot. Bread, just bread with tea. I have this thing here. Oh, you will send me some cookies? Thank you. I appreciate that. So, I designed some abaya for myself. So, hold on. I want to make sure my internet doesn't go back. So, on my way coming here, I decided to design some abaya for myself. Let me show you my abayas. Hold on. I was going to do my own abaya differently, y'all. So this is one abaya that I designed for myself. See that? You see my abaya, people? No problems. It's hot, dry, but right now it's okay because it's very windy. See my abaya, ladies and gentlemen. I said, they want some abaya. I'm going to give them the princess of Suburbia some abaya. So I decided to, he's like, look, they don't want us to dress well, then I'm going to do my own dressing. So I made this up, right? And then I said, hey, Lax. So I said, okay, if we're not doing purple, I can do black too. I can do black, so here's my black abaya, people. Of course, I have to put something under it, right? Y'all know that, right? So this is my black abaya, ladies and gentlemen. A better patty backpack. Look, if I dare to wear this like this, I don't think I'll make it to the door. So, right? Well, see, that's the thing, Nkechi. The men don't have to do nothing. Yeah, with all of our menopause, with all of the hits that we carry already, we have to stay heated up. But the men, they don't have to do nothing. And I'm telling you, I was getting hot, y'all. It was hot. It was hot. I was like, oh my heavens. But it's funny though, because I'm getting used to it. It was hot, y'all. It was hot. I said, took the little thing. Look, you're kidding me, Nkechi? Yank the baby out. I mean, yank that baby, yak. Pull on your cap, pull on your little hijab, and get the stepping. So, this is what I'm gonna wear next week. I'm gonna wear this next week. Like, you want a buyer, you got some buyers. So I'm wearing this next week. Oh, Andrea, I better adjust quick. Hey, Dr. E, thank you for inviting. I better adjust quick. But you want to know what though? I'm also learning a lot here. Thank you. Hey, Florida, how are you? I'm learning a lot here. I'm learning. Can I say that again? I'm learning a lot here. I've just been here for a few days, but I'm learning a lot here. I've met some Americans here, which is good. I've met Americans here. I've met Canadians. I've met British people. I've met South African. Who have I met again? Yeah, I've met people from those areas. And those people, I've met people like that are in my team, that are from London, from South Africa, from America. I have 2 people in my team that are from America. One is from Houston, Texas. When she told me she was from Houston, Texas, I was like, ooh, that's what I'm talking about. Thank you, God. And then the other girl that's on my team, she's from, where's she from? Maryland or something like that. I was like, pop. That's what I'm talking about. So I got 2 people on my team that is from America. Then I have a British lady that is on my team too. She's just adorable. And then I have a Pakistan. I have another woman that she's a Pakistan, and I think she's been globetrotting for maybe 12 years. It's amazing that when you are in your own compound, you don't know what's going on around you at all. But when you start traveling, oh my God, you will see people. I've met people that have been traveling all over the world for 20-something years. And I'm like, and they're married too. They're married. Are you hearing me? They're married with children. And I said, how have you all been doing it? And they said they love it. I've met people that have been doing this for 12 years. I've met people that have been doing it for 3 years. So it's like, I'm fine, blessed and highly favored. I'm fine, thank you so much. And it's like, there are times we are so afraid of the unknown, and we don't take steps. We don't take steps because we're so afraid of the unknown. right? We don't take steps. We don't want to take steps. We're just so afraid that, oh my God, thank you for inviting. We're so afraid. But the thing is, once you jump, you know that you can't go back again, right? You jump. And once you jump, then things will begin to open. Even things that are not clear to you will begin to open. But if you do not jump and you stay on that fence, you're going to stay on that fence, never achieving anything, never understanding, never, right? That's why I always appreciated it. That's right. You will stand on that fence, and you know that while you're on that fence, so many things will begin to come to you to dissuade you. Oh, thank you so much. To dissuade you from doing what you're supposed to do. You just sit on that fence, and before you know it, you start talking yourself out of opportunities that God has brought your way. You will talk yourself out of everything. Hey, Mamut, welcome. You will talk yourself out of everything. And so I don't know what is in your plans tonight. I don't know what plans that you have for yourself. But I want to encourage you that whatever the plan is, jump. Can I say that again? Whatever the plan is, jump. That is my message for you today. Jump. When I got this opportunity, I would be lying if I said I was so excited about it. I wasn't excited about it because I was afraid, right? I was very afraid. When I got the opportunity, I was afraid. And I'll tell you why I was afraid. I was afraid. I said, okay, I'm going to leave my children, my husband, my family. I was just afraid. I was completely afraid, you know. And once fear comes in, now you know fear is not going to come by itself. You know that, right? Fear is going to bring doubt. Fear is going to go to the market and find you, you know, a low self-esteem. Fear is going to go somewhere else and find something else. And that's right. The first cousin, the second, third, and all the eternity cousins. And fear will come and load you up with all of these cousins, so that if you're not careful, now you can't jump anymore, because now fear have taken you over and you can't do nothing. So for me, I'm telling you the truth right now, I was afraid. Now, when the opportunity came and I was told to do certain things, I did them, right? I did them afraid. Listen to this. I did those things that I needed to do, and I did them afraid. Because there was something that was saying to me, if I don't do them, and I never get to come to Saudi, I will never understand or know the next step for me. And so the steps and the requirements that I needed to do to be living here today, right? I did them, but I did them afraid. I was doing them and I was afraid at the same time. Doing it, afraid at the same time. Doing it until I completed all of the requirements. And once I completed all of the requirements and I said, okay, I'm done with the requirement now. If God wants me to come, he's going to have to do the rest, because I'm done with my part, right? I just said, I'm done with my part. But the minute I did mine, God just opened up another, it just opened up another, it just opened it up. And I said, oh my God. So let me tell you what fear will do. So I'm afraid. So I started going from one family member to the other, telling them the opportunity, and saying to myself, one person is going to stop me. I want you to hear this. I kept saying, I know one person is going to stop me. So I kept going from one person to the other, hoping that they will stop me. But every time I would go to them, I went to my children. They said, oh, gee, Mom, that's very nice. That's great. I said, what do you mean it's great? So, oh, sure, that's great, Ma. This is right in your army. You'll be all right. I said, did you hear what I said? They said, yeah, we heard you. I said, I'm going away, and I'm not just going on vacation. I'm going away to leave. And they said, yeah. Okay, we heard you. It's all good. Congratulations. And I said, Lord Jesus. So I left my children alone. I said, okay, I have a father, And I'm telling you right now, my father, nothing can go, you can't put anything past that man. That man, when everybody is saying yes, he will say no. And when he says no, you can't do nothing about it. So guess what? I said, okay. I said this to my children. They said, congratulations. I called my sister. She said, ooh, congratulations. I called this man. I said, I know exactly who to call. I called my father. I said, now that everybody don't send me away, I don't even have visa yet. They've not given me the offer yet, and you have sent me away. So I said, okay, I know what to do. I called my father and I said, Dad, I want to tell you something. I said, this. Well, my dad said, congratulations. I said, ah. I said, what did you say? He said, that is awesome. I said, did you hear what I said? I said, did you hear what I just said to you? This. My dad said, yeah, that's a new chapter. That's good. Oh my God. I just said, okay. After I went through my own little shenanigan, I said, okay, I'm done. I'm done asking anybody. I'm done trying to convince, trying to tell them, trying to shake them, right? That's right, it shall be well. Try to shake them. I tried to point them to tell me, no, don't go. I said, yeah, I know, no way out. I said, I'm done. I am so done with this, so done. But this is the first time that I've experienced anything like that. That my family, every one of them, independently, just said, wow, that's a great idea. That's good. I'm like, oh my God, really? So, after that went through, I'm sharing with you what fear could do. I'm sharing with you. And this is why it's important for you to surround yourself with people that are like-minded, people that are prayerful, people that are bold in the face of devastation, people that can, I'm telling you, but you guys, oh, there's more to that. Trust me, there's more to that one. You know, no, we don't have a mortgage. And so, I said, oh my God, you are awesome. You are so awesome in all of your ways. You are awesome in the things that you do. You are awesome in what you do. And the thing is, if you allow fear to block your face and block your eyes to things, you will never get to that full. No, I don't speak Arabic, but soon, don't worry. I'm working my way up there. You know? Yeah, you will never get to that fulfillment of what God has called you to. So my question for you tonight is, what has God called you to? And what are you doing about it? Are you one of those that sits on the sidelines and hoping and wishing and daydreaming? Or are you one of those that is going to, hey Hadassah, or are you one of those that is going to come out, the learner welcome, and be everything that God has called you to be? For those who do not know me, my name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. Thank you. Salam alaikum. Salam alaikum. Thank you so much for being on this scope. My name is Dr. Princess Fumi Hancock. People call me your global vision midwife. I am living right now in Saudi Arabia, where it's my day 3 in Saudi Arabia. I'm going to be here for a while. I don't know how long. I'm just taking it one day at a time, but I know it's not a vacation. Hey, after we say I do, how are you? Brother, your sister is in Saudi Arabia. After we say I do, your sister is in Saudi Arabia. So I'm going to be here for a while. God bless you. I'm going to be here for a while. So you all need to just keep me in prayers. I know that I did not come here by accident. I know that God has been preparing me for this. When I was in college, all the way in Nigeria, I want you to hear this. When I was in college, oh, come on, brother, come on. Well, you're not going to be wearing the abaya, so there you go, right? You can bring your lovely wife, and I can tell you with your wife, I'll come to the airport with her abaya, That way she can just slide it in before she comes out. Otherwise, if she come in without the abaya, people are going to be like, huh? And so when I was in college, I remember being in college. I was studying English studies. And something in me said, go and sign up for Islam. And I didn't understand it because I was a born-again Christian, right? And he said, go and sign up for Islamic religion. And I said, so when I was in college, I studied Islamic religion for 2 years. Awesome. I studied Islamic religion for 2 years. And I did, people were laughing at me. My friends were laughing at me. Even I was laughing at myself because I'm like, what am I doing in Islamic religion? What am I doing? Well, 30-something years passed. Now I know. Then you all know that last year, God allowed me the opportunity to go to London to go and speak to a group of Muslim women. See how God, no, I'm not in the bathroom. Because of that, no. It's part of my kitchen. It's part of my kitchen. But the internet is good here. So I just want to stay right here. Don't want to do nothing. But no, not bathroom. You know. And last year, I got to meet a lot of Muslim women from all over the world. You are Saudi? Oh, salam alaikum, Lula. How are you? You know. And so it's amazing. Right? Yeah, it's for water. It's for water. It's amazing how God prepares you. Right? God allowed me over 30 years ago to go and study Islamic religion for 2 years. I didn't know why. 30 years ago. Then last year, he opened up an opportunity where somebody called me and said, come and speak at the Severai, Women's Severai conference. You see what God does? Took me to London to go and speak. That was me testing waters. And I didn't even know this was in the radar. But God wanted to see how I would be diligent with that, right? I'm African American. How I'm going to be diligent with that. God wanted to see that. And he took me to London, and where I got to speak with a lot of all of these women, beautiful women from all over the world, and all Muslim. You see? When I see people who want to jump from this to this and don't want to go through the process, I just say you are cheating yourself out of a whole lot of things when you do that. And so when God did that, now God, in his infinite wisdom, when I was designing our collection, our second collection for the Princess of Suburbia, I said to my designers, I want a collection of abaya and hijab. Now, you know I don't wear abaya and I don't wear hijab. But something in me said we needed a collection of abaya and hijab. So I said to my designers, I said, I want you guys to design me a collection of abaya and hijab. So for the last 6 to 8 months, my company has been selling abaya and hijab, and I wasn't even wearing it. Do you see? Do you see what God is doing? Right? Do you see? I'm a consultant. Do you see what God is doing? Right? Do you see what God is doing? And now, right? And now, I'm in Saudi. Right? If I had skipped a process, would I be here today? I don't know. Right? Right? If I skipped it, yes, it wasn't. If I skipped a process, would I be here today? No. But it was up to it. Then 6 months ago, my sleeping clock, Sister Wendy will tell you, it changed completely. My sleeping clock all of a sudden just changed. For the last 6 months, I've not been sleeping. I've been living in America, but I've been sleeping like people out here. I've been living in America, but sleeping like people out here. And I kept telling Wendy, I said, but what's going on here? I said, I know God is up to something. God is up to something because I can't sleep. And, I tried to regulate my time with my sleeping pills in America. I couldn't. And all I did was wake up when everybody is up here, I'm up. When everybody is sleeping there, when it's 5 p.m. in America, that's when I sleep, because that's when they sleep here. So everything, right, is a process. Everything is a process. So remember that whatever it is that you're asking God for, it's a process. There's a process to it. There's a process to everything, right? God is amazing. Oh, it's probably very late now. Very, very late. I don't even know what time it is. It's very late, right? It's very, very late. So don't skip the process. Don't skip the process. If you are afraid, jump. You hear me? Don't skip the process. If you're afraid, just jump. Just jump. So I don't know what's in your future. I don't know what plans you have. But I want you to know that it's important, it's important for you to look at yourself as a global product, right? A global product, a global service in a global market. You cannot be a global product in your, because it's a Muslim country, so Friday is regarded as their, weekend. And so people go to work here, they do their job, they do their businesses, Sunday to Thursday. Now, that's something that one has to get used to. That's something that one has to get used to. So anyway, everybody, I'm going to go now. Thank you so much for joining me. I think something's going on with the internet now, so I'm just going to go. God bless you. God bless you. God bless you. Bye.